starting off with my 275-pound warm-up on the bench press. This lift grooved perfectly. I would have to be a damn fool not to deviate from the plan and load up 300 pounds. The goal for this month is that clean 300-pound repetition, and I felt like on this day it was going to happen. And I would say that's pretty clean. It's not exactly perfect. I could have paused a fraction of a second longer, but it's pretty clean. I'm not going to sit here and pick it apart. After that, I dropped down to 260, realized I'm not strong enough to make good use out of a 260 AMRAP, and I'm just being honest. So I broke them up into 5 sets of 3 so I could get the maximum tonnage out of it and still have those quality reps. That first set was the only one I had technical difficulties on. And yeah, I did a lot of work this day. Now I'm going to talk about the standings for the bench press and the 4 lifts competition and kind of go back and forth a little bit. So follow along. If you don't want to follow along, I'll have a list at the end with where everyone is standing. It may not necessarily be who you think is in the competition, but I'm just going to include everybody I can think of just to make the field as big as possible. First up, Dillon McCannell, 430 pounds. Touch and go, pretty much speaks for itself. Crazy strong. Big Trips, keeping it real in number 2. First one to get to 315 pounds. And just keeping it real was a very solid rep. Right under him is Garage Workouts. Well, this is actually debatable, I suppose, because Life Sentence Fitness has what he calls a 313-pound bench press that I calculate at more like 309 on his channel. I guess we'll give third to him, and then Garage Workouts Tim has a 305 for 2. I don't think he'll have any problem by the end of the month getting up to 315 as well, but we'll just have to see. This is the variation of floor press I did this week. Set it up to be more like a 1-inch board press so I could get a little more range of motion, and I overloaded the absolute fuck out of it because this seems to be what increased my weight from last week. 295 was a brutal grinder, and 300 went up pretty smooth this week. So I'm going to keep focusing on this tricep strength with these board presses, and yeah, I'm liking it. You can see I barely finished the last set of 5 on these. I did a 5x5 with the chest press after this, just to get that lower chest stimulation. Sometimes I do it with the Buffalo bar, but the chest press at this gym goes like 3 inches below where you would ever touch a bar on your chest, so even laying flat on your back. Okay, where was I? Jesse Wysong is at 295 pounds, but he's pressed considerably more than that. I would be shocked if by the end of the month he wasn't up over 300 pounds as well. There's a couple guys hanging right there together, I think. Big Trips just happens to be in the lead at the moment. Right below him is Jamar Ford with 275 pounds on his channel, but he hasn't uploaded in a minute. He said on Dr Rackpull's channel that he is still in it, just on the end of the month. I would not be surprised if he showed up with a 300+ pound bench press as well. That's the only set of rows I'm going to show. I did a 5x5 with 275, then that got loose on that set of 7 with 300. Then these I really like for the pullover aspect, to kind of help retrain my arm, my left arm with the nerve damage in it, how to fucking use that tricep to stabilize shit. Been working pretty good. But Jesse Gaines has a 275 pound bench press that he actually touched his chest on the second time that he went for it. So, and then under him, Dr Rackpull with 258. Then Prathap Umesh with 205 as far as I can tell on his channel. And Squat Master with a 175 but I wouldn't be surprised if he's also up over 200 pounds by the end of the month. I'm including this little piece right here at the end because the lighting on this side of the gym is excellent, and you can't argue with that. Here is the synopsis of placing for the 4 lifts competition in the bench press. And as always, guys, thank you for watching.